Hi, my name is Karina and I'm going to college and I went to Costa Rica this summer.
Hi everyone, my name is Christy and I just graduated from Biola University and I spent my summer in East Asia.
Hi, my name is Don. I'm in my last year of college and this summer I had the opportunity to do a short-term mission trip to Taiwan.
I'm Melissa Yu, I'm a math teacher and I went to Costa Rica.
Hi, I'm Nathan and I was on the team for the SD exposure trip this past summer.
Hi, my name is Lisa Mai. I'm in college and I went to Costa Rica this summer.
各位弟兄姐妹，主内平安。我的名字叫 Julie。
Hi, my name is Pauline and I was on the SD exposure team this past summer.
So this year we had 20 individuals from the States go out to Taiwan to host an English camp with Mark and Ruth Harbor.
我的工作是做翻译。
My part was I was able to interact with the kids, but not teaching directly, but through music and just teaching like some VBS songs and English songs to the children for the 2 weeks that we were there.
So a team of 6 of us went to Costa Rica and we went for 2 weeks. We spent the first week in Terraces, which our team of 24 last year had already gone to, so it was really cool to see how the ministry has grown.
We did some service projects around the base. The group that we went with was Christ for the City International, and they had a new base. So we did small projects for them, like paint the roof with anti-rust, dust the house, lay drawer liners in the kitchen, plant a garden. We did a bunch of stuff for them.
And we did a 4-day VBS with the kids and we did it on the armor of God. These kids are a little bit more churched. They, I guess, could be considered like church attending children. So we weren't really sharing the gospel with them as much as trying to help disciple them and build their faith.
So I was involved in 2 things. The first part, and the first part of my day, I was teaching English to non-English majors in a required English course. And the second half of my day, I was living with and participating in activities with English majors. And this program was called English House. So I was both teaching and living with students at a university.
So during this trip, I stayed at church for the whole week, and it was a really good week. I got to meet a lot of people that I didn't usually get to talk to at church, and
We learned a lot about missions during the SD exposure trip and what it meant to be on missions and what the missions field was like and what God's plan was in terms of missions. And I think that the trip consisted of lots of lessons about missions and also guest speakers talking about their experiences with missions, whether that be people that are full-time missionaries and also tent making, which I think was a really great experience for all of us.
we had worship in the morning as well as devos from either Austin, Chio, or Tim. And yeah, they just shared their hearts for missions as well as their experience through missions as well. We went on several trips, such as going to visit a mosque or doing homeless ministry in downtown San Diego, and even going to Balboa Park where we did evangelism. So yeah, we definitely fostered a deeper love for missions itself and understanding why does God call us to do missions so that His name may be known and His glory may be magnified for all the nations.
The strongest impression that I had was God showing me what hunger for Him looks like. In Costa Rica, there were people that wanted to know God.
I think God did the communication for me. You know, like people felt how much our group cared, even though we weren't necessarily the best communicators with them. And I felt like we did touch a lot of lives, even though we didn't know Spanish.
I think God was able to really show me how the body of Christ works. Just how this trip seemed to be very diverse in terms of generation, fellowship, and even language barriers. But God was really able to show us how every individual has its part of His job to do for Him.
在他自己的身上，让我明白到神要我去做的工作。
I was reminded often that I'm not promised. God doesn't promise us that we'll see the fruit of our labor. He just tells us to be faithful. And at the end of the age, we will hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
Jesus tells us to go and make disciples of all nations, and I think that I definitely encourage anyone who's thinking about going on missions to just go.
Never say never. You know, God can use you in any way, even if you don't know the language of the community. He can use you to show your love, to show His love through your actions.